Good morning, guys. Good morning, students. Good morning, teachers. Okay, so we're going to discuss today how we get the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix. So suppose we are given the matrix A here. We have 1, 4, 2, and 3. So what we're going to do is simply write down mura siyang absolute value of A. That's the notation of finding the determinant of a matrix. So we multiply 1 times 3 times positive 1. So you have 1 times 3, which is 3. Then we go up 2 times 4 times negative 1. That gives us negative 2 times 4, which is negative 8. So 3 minus 8, that gives us negative 5. So it's so easy to determine the determinant of a matrix wherein the matrix is a 2 by 2 matrix. So let's proceed in determining the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix. So suppose we are given matrix B. So the elements are 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 2. So there are actually two methods that are going to be presented here. So let's start with the first method. So the determinant of matrix B is equal to, okay, so copy all the numbers here, alright, or all the elements of that matrix, and then after which you copy again the first two columns. So you have 1, 2, and 3, and 2, 1, and 3. Okay, then after which we shall proceed in multiplying downwards. You have 1 times 1 times 2 times positive 1. So that gives us 1 times 1 times 2, which happens to be equal to 2. Then we have 2 times 1 times 3 times positive. So you have positive 2 times 1 times 3, which is equal to positive 6. Then 3 times 2 times 3 times positive 1. That gives us positive 3 times 2 times 3, which is positive 18. Then we go up 3 times 1 times 3 times negative 1. That's negative 3 times 1 times 3, which is negative 9. And then 3 times 1 times 1 times negative 1. That gives us negative times 3 times 1, negative 3 times 1 times 1, which is equal to negative 3. And finally, you have 2 times 2 times negative, times 2 times negative 1. So you have negative 2 times 2 times 2, that is equal to negative 8. So we add all the positive numbers, we get 26, that's 2 plus 6 plus 18. And then negative 9 minus 3 minus 8, adding all these negative numbers, you have negative 20. So 26 minus 20 is equal to 6, which is the determinant of the given matrix B. So we have another method. Instead of writing again, copying again the first two columns, then we can do this procedure. This might be confusing for some, but of course, if you know already the technique, then it would be easier because you don't have to rewrite the columns, the first two columns again. So all you have to do is go down first with the orange one here. So 1 times 1 times 2 times positive. So you have 1 times 1 times 2. Then that's 2. Okay, the same thing. Parehas ganiha. The same answer. So you can proceed either going up or going down, I mean, either kaninga side or diri nga side, depende na siya nimo. So in my case, diri ko nagsugod. So notice that there are only two numbers in your first in the first step, 1, 2, 3. So dapat there are three numbers, but unfortunately there are only two numbers here. So you should look for katong nag-iisa lang na number, So you have one number here, which is 3. So that becomes three numbers, So 2 times 1 times 3 times positive 1, because you're still going down. So you have positive 2 times 1 times 3, which is positive 6. Then notice that 3 is only 1, so you have to find 2, So you go down and look for that two other numbers. Okay, so you see 3 times 2 times 3 times positive 1. That gives you positive 3 times 2 times 3, which is also positive 18. Then you go up. So when you go up, notice that it should be multiplied. The product should be multiplied by negative 1. So 3 times 1 times 3 times negative 1. That's negative 3 times 1 times 3, which is negative 9. Then you can proceed either going here in this way or direction, or you can start in this direction. Okay, so I started in this direction. So 3 times 1 times, looking for one more number, times 1, then times negative 1. So you have 3 times negative 1, 3 times 1, negative 3 times 1 times 1, which is negative 3. And we have 1 here, so we look for two numbers here. So you have 2 times 2 times 2 times negative 1. That gives you negative 2 times 2 times 2, which is negative 8. So again, the determinant of the given matrix B is still 6. So whether you use the previous method or this method, you will still arrive at the same correct answer. So it depends on you on which method is more convenient for you to use. Actually, they're both convenient, but which one will make it easier for you to obtain the correct answer. Okay, so that's all for today. In the next video, we're going to discuss about getting the determinant of a 4 by 4 matrix. So this is all for now. This is Dr. Batukan saying, mathematics is easy to learn when one learns with enthusiasm. Bye!